Welcome, Bearcats and parents. Welcome back to Jackson Square. Tonight we're going to be focusing on converting improper fractions to mixed numbers using the algorithm. So let's have a quick review of what we did on yesterday. On yesterday, I told you if we had a model, we could look at our model in one of two ways. The first thing I see when I look at this model is I see that we have one whole shaded and one half. So this is our mixed number of 1 and 1/2. I also can look at this and say, how many halves do I have? I see 1/2, 2 halves, 3 halves are shaded. So 3 halves. 1 and 1/2 and 3 halves are equivalent fractions. That's what we focused on yesterday. Today, we're going to talk about how to use the algorithm. That's the manipulation of the numbers using the mathematical operations to get our answers. So we're going to focus on how to first change a mixed number to an improper fraction. If I have 1 and 1/2, we are going to use our algorithm. And this is sometimes called the Texas method, as I told my students. I'm from Louisiana, so I never heard that before. But in this method, we start from the bottom and we move our way around. First, we multiply the denominator times the whole number. 2 times 1 will give us 2. Circle that 2. That 2 is the product of the denominator and the whole number. I bring my 2 down to the next line. And at this point, I've used the 1 and I've used the 2. The only thing I have left is the plus 1. You're going to add the 1 to the product. 2 plus 1 is 3. This 3 is now our new numerator. And as I told my students, the denominator will stay the same. So the original denominator was 2, and our new improper fraction is going to also be 2. So my numerator is 3, and my denominator is the same old denominator, 2. So 3 halves. 1 and 1/2, using the algorithm, we multiply the denominator times the whole number. Then we add 1 to its product to get a numerator of 3, and the denominator stays the same. How do we convert an improper fraction to a mixed number? We divide. Remember, a fraction is a division problem. This says 3 divided by 2. The numerator, is divided by the denominator. 3 divided by 2. We have something we call TIBO, which means top in, bottom out. When you have your fraction set up and you use your division bracket, or sometimes we call it the division house, the top number, your numerator, goes into the house, and your bottom number, the denominator, goes out or stays out. Top in, bottom out. Then we divide as normal. How many groups of 2 and 3? 1. 1 times 2 is 2. I subtract, I have a remainder of 1. To create my mixed number, I need my quotient. I need my remainder. And I'm going to keep my denominator or divisor. For both of these, the denominator will stay the same. For mixed to improper and improper to mixed, same old denominator. My quotient is 1. My remainder is also 1. And my divisor or my original denominator was 2. 3 halves is equivalent to 1 and 1/2. This is the same thing we showed you with the model, and also the same with the algorithm. Tonight's homework, the children will have a choice. They can use either the algorithm or the model. We would like to focus more on the algorithm. So let's get into our work for tonight. First, we're going to look at problem number 2, which says our answer should be improper. So since my answer has to be improper, I need to look at this model and see how many whole pieces I have and how many fractional pieces I have. So I'm going to start by first counting the wholes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to have 6 as my whole number. And then I have to look and see how many fractional divisions do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my denominator is going to be 6 because my denominator tells me how to break up my whole. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those shaded. 4 are shaded. So my mixed number is 6 and 4, 6. I'm going to take my mixed number and make it into an improper fraction by using, as the Texans call it, the Texas method. Remember, we start from the bottom and we go around. I'm going to multiply 6, my denominator, times 6, my whole number, to get 36. Circle my product of 36. Bring it down. Then at this point, all I have left is plus 4. I'm going to add 4 to my product of 36 to get 40. That 40 is now my new numerator. And my denominator is going to stay the same. So I should have 46. And I can check my work because 6 times 6 is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I can use my model to verify 46 is my correct answer. Let's work on one where it is improper. Remember, improper, this is telling me 7 is being divided by 2. We're going to say typo. Top number will go inside of our division house, and our bottom number will go out. How many groups of 2 in 7? There are 3 groups. 3 times 2 is 6. I will subtract. 7 minus 6 gives me 1. That's my remainder. There are 3 components that I need to get my mixed number. I need my quotient, my remainder, and my divisor or my original denominator. I will have 3 whole pieces and 1 half. 7 halves is equivalent to 3 and 1 half. I hope that this tutorial has been helpful to someone. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and if you have any comments, please leave them below. I'm still working on this, making it successful for everyone. Thank you. Have a great night, Bearcats.